So I have the World Economic Forum, the Global Agenda. I love that. The World Economic Forum annual meeting, preliminary program. Now, you can't trust them right away because program is spelled with 2 M's and an E. Mm-hmm. The World Economic Forum annual meeting. Oh, it's going to be so great. On Sunday, the first thing you can do at 13:25 o'clock is...
13:25 o'clock?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Experience the future of cooperation. The Global Collaboration Village.
That sounds good.
It's going to be good, okay? Mm-hmm. Then Klaus Schwab has the reception, the welcome reception. It's going to be great. He's going to warmly embrace you.
I think Klaus, I always think warmly.
Right.
Don't you?
Oh, my gosh.
He's just a warm guy.
He really is. Or would like some people to be warm, really warm. Experience the future of cooperation. Then you have staying on course for nature action. With over 50% of the world's total GDP highly or moderately dependent on nature and its services, economies face increasing risks from inaction in the face of looming tipping points. What global actions should government and business prioritize to accelerate nature-positive progress? And I'll give you some of the people on these meetings here in a minute. Then there's the augmented manufacturing experience. Then rebuilding societal trust. Here's what we've got to do. We want a new global order to rebuild societal trust. We have these meetings, and we do not let anybody that is normal come into Switzerland and attendees. And I would like to thank everyone for making the guy with the spookiest accent the face of this global movement to rebuild societal trust. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, so we have that. Then future-proofing health systems. The global context of the pandemic and the mounting migration crisis is testing already stressed health systems with disruption to essential services and care reported in 90% of the countries. How can policies and practices and partnerships be adapted and scaled in health systems globally? Then you have, accelerating the reskilling revolution, which is really the Green New Deal. That's accelerating, and so everybody's going to lose their job, and they're going to need to be reskilled. Resilient futures, economic weaponry, uses and effectiveness of sanctions. So that's going to be wow. And the net in net zero. So those are just some of them, but I want to get to the list of the incredible people that are...
everybody's going, right? Because this is a must-not-miss conference, for my money.
My money, too.
You must not miss this.
You must not miss this. You will be there. So here it is. Remember the World Economic Forum, the architects of the Great Reset, you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. I'm sorry, let me say it to rebuild societal trust. You will own nothing and you will be happy.
Oh, yeah, that's way better.
It's much better.
It's way better.
Much better.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are some of the things that they have. And some of the people, the list of attendees who are showing up, many of them are Americans. For instance, we have the Secretary of Commerce there. She's going to be attending, which I think is great. John Kerry is special presidential envoy for the climate.
Always at
He's
these.
there. Bill Keating, congressman from Massachusetts. He's a Democrat. Then you have Daniel Miser. He's a congressman from Pennsylvania. He's a Republican.
Oh.
Yeah. Ted Lieu, congressman from California, Democrat. Madeline Dean, congresswoman, Pennsylvania, Democrat. Ann Wagner, congresswoman from Missouri. She's a Republican. Christopher Coons, senator from Delaware. He's a Democrat. Darrell Issa is going to be there.
Wow.
He's from California. He's a Republican. Dean Phillips, congressman from Minnesota. He's a Democrat. Deborah Fisher, she's a senator from Nebraska. She's a Republican. Eric Holcomb, he's the governor of Indiana. He's a Republican. John Hickenlooper. Who doesn't love John Hickenlooper?
The guy who took his mom to a porn movie when he was 18 or 20 or whatever it was. Remember that?
And you didn't?
No.
A little later for you?
Yeah, I think I was 22.
Okay, all right. Well, I got to understand that. You're such an extremist. He's the senator from Colorado who is a Democrat. Larry Hogan, the governor of Maryland, who's a Republican. Michael McCall, the congressman from Texas, he's a Republican.
Sure is.
Who doesn't love Michael?
Wow.
Pat Toomey. You don't have to answer the people anymore. Yep, from Pennsylvania. Then you have Patrick Leahy, Robert Menendez. You have Roger Whittaker, the senator from Mississippi, who's a Republican.
Not the singer, Roger Whittaker. Remember him?
He was great.
Sold more albums in southern Ethiopia than Elvis or the Beatles.
My gosh,
remember him?
He was great.
He was really awesome.
Seth Moulton, he's congressman from Massachusetts, Democrat. Sheldon Whitehouse, senator from Rhode Island, Democrat. Ted Douche, maybe it's Deutsch. Congressman from Florida, he's a Democrat. Francis Suarez, mayor of Miami, who is a Republican. And you know what the people in Miami love? Fascism.
Yeah, they do.
Fascism, socialism, communism. They just love that.
Well, they've come to Florida in large part to spread it from Cuba.
Right.
That's what they like
as
to do.
Ambassadors.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, hey, Fidel is so great. You should try
it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love that.
Yeah. It's just the Republicans who have twisted that message.
Bastards.
So that's kind of interesting how many wonderful Republicans.
Isn't it, though?
Yes. And you know what's weird is I'm told by people in Washington, nobody really knows about ESG or the Great Reset. That's weird because you're all there.
Yeah.
That's weird.
And they have to know about the World Economic Forum, don't they? I mean, you can't be that naive to think, this is just going to be about great economics. I'm going to go over there and study. Come on.
Yeah.
You have to know what's going on.
They're busy on things. Do you know they just passed a bill for $500 million per year for disease research with DARPA. Isn't that great? Because who doesn't want DARPA, the secret?
Involved in disease research?
Yeah.
And how to spread it?
Yeah,
how to weaponize it, maybe?
Of course not.
No, not that.
They're just looking at diseases. Let's take something that you probably never even heard of, would never come here. Monkeypox.
Okay.
And we're just trying to take monkeypox to see if it could ever jump from monkeys into people.
Well, we already know it can.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, somehow it got to the human population from monkeys.
Well, at least it's in Africa.
Yeah, well, and here.
And here.
And here. Yeah.
But it's
in Canada,
spreading.
In Australia.
Oh, is that why we have bought all that vaccine yesterday?
Yes.
Monkeypox vaccine.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought that was from, The Onion or because the...
Babylon Bee?
No, not the Bee.
No, okay.
The Bee is that's a right wing extremist.
Well, that's true.
I mean, they're telling they're not joking in that, So we got that going on for us, and next week at this same meeting with all of those people, and they of course will come back and go, "This is a conspiracy," and what are you talking about? The WHO is meeting next week to change our amendments to our relationship, taking the power away from our Senate and House and President and giving it directly to the WHO in case there is like an outbreak of something.